Hey everyone, Jason from Winterize Marine and Nordic Lodge. I want to show you how to turn down or shut off the water system in the furnace when you're using water out on the ice. First thing you want to do is come to your thermostat, push the button, and turn to your hot water. So it's blinking on the water there. And you turn that to off. You can then go to the furnace. You turn that off. Now we come over to the water system. I want to show you how we can winterize our system out on the water. We have one of the few people that are willing to set up water packages that will work on the lake. You can see right now we have the hose here that would have been hooked to this water filter that was down in the water. So you're going to first take off your water filter. And then I took the bench off here just to see there's a valve right here that came right from the lake water. You just need to turn that valve. Make sure that the freshwater tank valve is turned off. And then there's also a valve to shut off the water if you had this hooked to an outside source. The next thing you're going to want to do, there's a valve right down here next to the Truma furnace that allows you to drain all the water. So you can go through, open up all your valves in the house just to allow air to get into the system to allow it to drain. And it goes straight down underneath. So while you're packing up, you can look under your hole and see that the water is draining out. Once the water's done draining out naturally through this system, you can just flip the valve back to the up position. And then we come into the bathroom area here. Make sure that your water pump is also shut off, which is the switch here on the side. Your flow air compressor, you need to turn this valve on because it should be off so water can't get into the air compressor. Turn the valve on. So now that the pump has stopped, that means that it's up to pressure. So the way I do it is I start with the farthest away valve. We've already drained it down, so you're not going to see a lot of water come out of here. But then we'll just switch it over to the other side. And we'll just go through every single and you're going to want to do that 2-3 times at least until you see just little mists of water here and there. The water lines are packed so it can handle a little bit of water in the line, but you want to do it 2-3 times at least. And again, just cracking every single valve, going from hot to cold, back and forth. And I start at the end of the system and work my way there, and then I'll start at the front of the system and work my way again. So then once all that is done, you can just turn the air compressor off, turn this valve back off so that it's ready to take water again. And then the other thing I wanted to point out is this is a visible valve here. Normally you have a P-trap in a sink that holds water, and that's why most of the other brands, they pink it. They put pink antifreeze down the sink, down the bathroom shower, also the sink in the main part there. You don't have to do that in a Nordic Lodge because we run all waterless traps. So if your buddies are telling you got to put pink down it, if that makes you feel better, go ahead and do that. But because of these are waterless traps, they don't hold water, so you don't need to winterize the septic side or the waste side of the system. The only thing you'd have to do is make sure that your gray tank or black tank is drained before it freezes, you could either keep the furnace on until you get to a dump station, or the other option is you could pour maybe a coffee can of salt down the septic to help that from freezing until you get to a dump station. So thank you very much. If you have any other questions, check us out at nordiclodge.com or Westeries Marine. One of the salesmen can walk you through the process. Thank you.